Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 on my solo player world, The Void. So, since the last episode we've done a little stream and we'll go over what we did there. I've done a few bits off camera which are going to help us immensely. And look at what I'm holding. This nice, shiny, enchanted pick. Right, what I will do is let's just go over what we've done. Right, so we built this lovely little building here, and we also have made, like off camera, we've made a little cow farm. We did a lot of meat butchery, and obviously we've created a little farm here. So this is going to be for the pigs when we get them, even though there is a pig in there. I don't know how he got in there. And yeah, we've got some wheat to feed them up and breed them. So let's run across here and I'll show you. Hello, Mr. Pig. Hello. Not interested, is he? Right. So yeah, let's take a run down into the mine. I don't know, did I show this in the last episode? I can't remember if we did or not, because I've been up and down this thing so many times. So yeah, we have the big cave and it's getting a little bit more accessible. I'm trying to clean little bits up and make life easier as and when I do things. And I think I showed off in my video. Here we go, look, there's some more. This is probably the most... This is more... what's the word that I'm looking for? Efficient than the squid farm that I made on the CraftWise server. Yeah, figure that out. So, yeah. We made this off camera because we found the skeleton spawner, so I built a little XP farm, which it's not bad. I made this room a little bit too big, but hey ho. So yeah, skeletons will spawn. They should start to spawn any second. Now we're here, so there they go. And they drop down a drop chute just down there. What I should have done is I should have maybe have put stairs on there. That may be a slight oversight. And obviously down here we have a cobblestone brick block because we didn't have ice. So it's quick and dirty. So they do all get through. And it pushes them into a water stream, which sends them up here. They float across here, round into this little chamber, which then they're pushed down into the drop chute, just here. We've got a piece of carpet with a hopper underneath, loading into this chest, so we can just one shot, boom. It does work with an iron sword as well. I didn't try it with a stone sword, but yeah, we get plenty of stuff, and... we've got some bones, we've got some gear. What I have been doing is grinding the stuff off and pinching the XP, and then using it to try and enchant my stuff. And as enchantments go, we have an efficiency 4 silk touch and breaking 3 pickaxe, and we have an efficiency 4 fortune 3 pickaxe as well. We'll also have a diamond sword with nothing on it. I needed to, change the enchants. So I've been enchanting like iron swords and stuff to try and, change the enchantments. But yeah, this is something that I'm going to be working on off camera because I really want looting on this sword. I think it's going to be a huge help. And the other thing that I actually found out, see, when it does get going, this farm, even though it's quick and dirty, it still works. The other thing that I actually found out, somewhere in this cave, somewhere around this general area, is a slime chunk. Because I'm getting slime spawn in here. And that could be quite handy, especially if we're in here, you know, gaining XP. That I need to do some further investigation. I'm sure I can figure out where the slime chunk actually is. And I'll tell you about that hole in a minute. Yeah, and I can see more glowing sacks. See, this is so much more. This is so much more efficient than the one that I built. You know, the axolotl farm. I'm getting tons of it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that be. Right. So, I'm going to get on with some... Oh no, what we'll do before I get on with the enchanting, is I'm going to show you this hole. Right, I'll explain this. It's not difficult to explain, but there was one piece of iron protruding out of here. I broke that, and there was another piece underneath. And when I broke that, I accidentally broke the block next to it, and there was two. So I broke them. And then I thought, well, I'll just have a quick look around. And then I ended up digging out a huge hole because everywhere I dug, there was just more and more and more and more iron. I got a load of iron, and I did that all on stream. So maybe this is one of these iron veins. So yeah, see, there's more iron up there. So this is something that I'm going to try and figure out. So, right, let's get back up to the surface and let's go and talk about what we're going to do next. So, yeah, we're back on the surface, and I cleaned a little bit of grass away because I want to build another building on here. We'll probably have like this building facing this way. And okay, so let's just talk about what I'm trying to accomplish, because it may be confusing what I'm trying to do. So let's sort of think back to like cavemen times, that sort of era. That's the sort of era we're in with the building style, not the style that we're doing with the tools and things like that. So forget that. I want to just do the building style of the era, like prehistoric, near enough. So, you know, we're going to have leaf buildings. When the mud finally gets here, oh god, that is going to be so good, because then we really can expand, because that's what I'm looking to do. Having mud buildings and things like that. That's why this series has taken so long to start, and I couldn't wait any longer. I had to start it. So, yeah. We're going to be building in that sort of theme in this town. Obviously there's going to be other towns, because the next one we're going to be going into like Stone Age, so we'll probably move, you know, somewhere like maybe over there in the distance somewhere, or maybe over there. I'm not sure where yet. We can figure that out between us. And yeah, we're going to build inside here a little building, and I want to try and do this one as like a round hut. So this is my thought. Do I have a spoon? No. Okay, so give us one of them. Right, so if we get one of these, and somewhere in one of these barrels we should have some gravel. So if I do this, is this a thing? Is it a thing? That's what I want. Let's take some more dirt. Oh, we don't need that one. So Yeah, I want this coarse dirt. Let's get a load of those. In fact, let's get a nice load of them. Right. So yeah, this is my thought. It's like placing these down to make like the foundation. You know, this sort of effect. But this happens. And this is exactly what I don't want to happen. I don't want this, the grass on top. So, yeah, I could probably strip the grass out and stuff like that. So, it's not what I'm looking for. So then I come up with the idea, well, if I can't do that, maybe I could use like maybe terracotta or something and just pretend it's like mud. And then I thought against that idea too. So where does that leave us? That leaves us like with this idea here of using the wood sticks and the leaves. Now, I don't want all my buildings just to look like a bunch of leaves piled together. So I've been looking through like the blocks, and I thought maybe we could go for, you know, like granite, and that wasn't looking very good. Then I started looking at the dripstone block, because this is something we do have available, and it does kind of look pretty, you know, like muddy. So then I sort of thought maybe we could mix this up then with the aspects of this and that, and see where we go, because we can get, these are plentiful in that they're mine. So we have wood, we have leaves, and I can plant more trees. So yeah, let's see where this takes us. So right, we'll do a little bit of a resource gathering sort of mission, and we'll try and grab some of this dripstone block and snip some leaves off and get some sticks. Well, some fences, because that's what we're going to need. And then we'll hit a time lapse and see how this building turns out. Right. That's the plan. Let's execute.
You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, will you be there when I'll wait to save me? A superhero in this. My soul when I was falling, you moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning, for this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, superhero in your sleep.
So here it is, a new little building to our little village. Do you know what, it is actually quite quite challenging to build these sort of things, because you're always trying to think on what would go well and how would it work and things like that. And yeah, I'm not the greatest builder in the most respect, but I like the way that this is going. And once we get a couple more buildings built up here, I think it'll look quite nice. So obviously we've still got a bit of pathway work to do, and maybe we should have like a little, you know, like a little area, a seating area, you know, like carved out here with a couple of like logs or something to sit on, maybe a campfire or whatever, like right just in the middle bit like there, like a little central point. And yeah, this is the inside of the building, and as you can see, we went for the dripstone blocks at the bottom. I think they are actually a really good choice for this. And then like the fence posts up there, like supporting the roof. And then I thought about placing moss carpet on top of the building, not for any spawn proofing or anything. It's nothing to do with that. It's just for aesthetic sort of look. So I thought it'd give it like a different level of like look. And then I placed these vines all the way around like the bottom to like obscure the mud and things like that. And I think that does like quite a good job. You know, like having the fence posts inside there, and it just obscures it a little bit. And then obviously when we're inside, this is it. So I haven't done anything with the interior as yet, because I do have a plan for this actual building. I was thinking about putting like having this as like a storage area, but no, it's got another function now. This is going to be like the village hall. Or should we call it the village hall? Maybe. Maybe we need to think of names for this thing. So anyway, that brings us on to the next part on what's in here. So as we can see, what we've got in here, we have borrowed two villagers, and these two villagers are going to be living in their house, and they're going to be making the babies for us, so we can populate the village, and we can get. See, I don't think a village hall would be. Yeah, maybe village hall. We can maybe put a sign up there or something, you know, just there, like a village hall or whatever. You guys come up with a name. Think of a name, what we can call this building, and then put it down. I was actually thinking about staggering this out like one more, you know, like one more block, but I think it will start to look a little bit too much like this then, because I have sort of got that look going on that side of the build itself. But I do like the way that these vines look. I've never really been a one for using vines and stuff, so, but I do like how this is looking. And then yeah, we can plonk them in here, get a little breeder going, and then we can start doing some other stuff. So yeah, we're going to have to start doing some terraforming as well, because obviously we're not all going to be on one sort of platform. So the next building I'm sort of thinking is this sort of area. So we'll need to sort of like take it down a sort of level and have it round here. And you're going to have to stay tuned and find out what this next building's going to be. I have a plan in my head on what it's going to be. I have no idea how I'm going to build it yet, or what style I'm going to build it in. Obviously it's going to have to replicate this and this, but yeah, that's about it for that part. And we've got some pumpkins grown already down here, so we'll pop a few of those. And I really would like to, you know, like craft up a spade and something, and then start this bit. So next time when you get back, this bit should be done. This little bit here because I'm going to work on that, but I also need to try and work on getting this to have looting on it as well, because I want that for the yield for the cows. So yes, that really is about it for today's episode, because we're about out of time. So make sure that you're subscribed and make sure you're following to find out what happens with this next build. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get busy. I'm going to build like a little communal area out here to sit and chill and have a little barbecue. And yeah, and we may also stream on Friday another little adventure. So, because obviously we did those in the adventure last Friday, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, right. Take care, guys. I've got a lot on my plate to do. So see you in the next episode. See you all later. I'm going to back into the building very slowly. Bye.